Pick up the blitz. Flag is thrown. There's your first down and a lot more for Demaryius Thomas. Swing and a shot by Freeman. Deep into the night. Back-to-back homers for the Braves.
Blake Griffin will turn. Shoot a free blow in. Foul.
Here we go. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's time for the #1 sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports for You. Live on YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark.
What up with it?
Should be on the way. And it's a super week. Super Tuesday. Live on your TV screens, your mobile devices, and your laptops, on your desktops, on YouTube and X. So make sure you hit the subscribe button for Sports for You on YouTube. Townhouse Media on YouTube, Culture Clash on YouTube. Follow us on X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Sports for You Podcast. Of course, you can follow me at John Watson 0984 on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow Mark on Instagram. Hi, I'm Mark1 on X. Follow Nick on X, Instagram, and TikTok, and 99 Gorilla. Like I said, it's Super Week. The big game is 5 days away, going down in the Bay, and we'll get into that this week. We got to talk about we'll definitely get into the game. We'll get into what's going down. And what up, Styles? Good to see you, brother. Black Wrestling Guy podcast in Bella. Bella was good. Noodle was good. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about as we're getting ready for the big game Sunday. Right now, we got the Pro Bowl games going on in Frisco. The NFC, they came back in this flag football game and they're taking a 66-52 lead on the NFC. That's what happens when y'all stop throwing to my guy Garrett Bowles. And Micah Parsons is out there on the electric scooter, which he calls Lightning McQueen. You know the reference. So obviously we here to talk about that, but we're also 48 hours away. What up, Jessica? 40 hours away from the NBA trade deadline. And man, oh man, the trade winds are blowing. And we thought that all we was going to be thinking about was Giannis. But boy, oh boy.
That James Harden business came out quick.
Yep. So last night, I don't know if y'all had heard, Shams Charania, I think Chris Mannix was the first reporter. Shams Charania then followed up the story, and that was that the Clippers and the Cleveland Cavaliers had been in advanced discussions on a trade that would send James Harden to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Darius Garland. Well, we know people, and we told, as Micah Parsons is he's going to try to make a play I think it's going to be the first time ever a dude plays flag football on an electric scooter. But the referee isn't telling Micah Parsons that he cannot use the scooter on the field, so therefore he must go back to the sideline. Sam, what up? What up, Chris? We do watch football. Oh, plenty of it. If it's your first time to the show, Jessica, this is the show for you. We talk football. We talk all sports, but obviously football is number one on the Sports for You calendar, on Sports for You menu. So you're in the right place on a Tuesday and on a Friday night as Jerry Rice is pushing Micah Parsons to the sideline.
I'm surprised he didn't have chicken on his flag.
Yo, you good?
My bad.
Yeah, thank you, Bella. But this news then breaks about a couple hours ago. It now became official.
They tried to do a tush push.
In the freaking Pro Bowl. Come on. Really? And it is now official. James Harden is now a Cleveland Cavalier. Darius Garland's a Clipper, along with a second-round pick.
This trade makes no sense to me. I don't understand this.
I don't either. I really don't. I'm really trying to understand. Let me first off find what I mean. I know why James Harden wants out. So, for those who know, James Harden signed a new deal with the Clippers this offseason. It has second year, and the second year does have a player option. Here's the problem. Only $13 million of that player option is guaranteed. So something tells me James Harden had this in his bag the whole time. And the Clippers started off slow, but I hate to admit it, they've been the best team since Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Kawhi Leonard, well, obviously he was named All-Star today, but we'll get into that later. But James Harden, once again, doing James Harden things. I'm just not understanding. And I get it. It's an easier path to a championship in the East than it is in the West. But this deal makes absolutely zero sense. Because number one, Darius Garland has been struggling all year with a toe injury. So I don't understand the logic in the Clippers making this deal. Number two, you putting him in the backcourt with Donovan Mitchell.
Nobody's playing defense.
Nobody. So I don't understand that either. And now you're going to have to pay James Harden to stay. You know, I don't like piling on people, but sometimes you just got to follow the tea leaves. I want to play something. I'm going to play this. And it's from, if you remember this a couple of years ago, this was Mavs broadcaster Brian Damaris. He
asked the producer to pipe this in.
This was the day James Harden got traded from the Mavs to the Clippers. The Clippers were in Dallas playing the Mavericks last year, or 2 years ago. And this happened. This is 2023, and this is what Brian Damaris said about James Harden when this news broke.
Asked the producer to pipe this into the Clippers locker room so I can talk to you, James. I hope you're taking notes. I'm telling you in advance, you're welcome for the wisdom I'm about to spew. Because, listen, I get on my knees every night and pray for someone to believe in me like Daryl Morey believed in you. You wanted a certain coach, they brought in Mike D'Antoni. You want to play a certain style, they played it. You wanted Dwight Howard, they brought him in and got rid of him when you were tired of him. You wanted Chris Paul, they brought him in and got rid of him when you were tired of him. They brought in your old friend Russell Westbrook. You want to go to Vegas on off days? They looked away. You wanted the team to stay over so you could go out at night. They changed the schedule, and it didn't work. And you know what? You said, I'm going to break up with my whoopee. Not good enough. I see the bright lights in New York. I want to go there. My old pal, Kevin Durant. It's going to work. The big three. And all after 1 year, you wanted out. You realize, oh, my gosh, I took this guy for granted, the guy that believed in me. I went back with Daryl Morey. They traded Ben Simmons for you. How did they pull that off? And you know what? You went there, and you got a partner who got the MVP. He won the MVP. And what did you say afterwards? You said, they didn't hand me the reins. You're the point guard. You were holding the reins. And what did you do when you had the reins? You scored 9 points in Game 7 against Boston. You blew a 3-2 series lead. So they fired their coach. Not good enough. You broke up with your guy believing you again. You said, the bright lights of L.A., that's where I want to go. Let's see if that works. Listen, James, have you ever had those friends who had bad roommates? Over and over, they complained about their bad roommates. This guy's terrible. The bad roommate here. They never thought to be self-aware enough that they're the bad roommate. They're the problem. Hey, James, you're the problem. If this doesn't work this year in this system with this team, then you're going to go and point fingers at everybody else, and you're going to go back home and you're going to start swiping right for another team. And there's not going to be anybody left. Because, James, you're not the beard. You're not the system. You're the problem.
Oh, and the
Yikes. That was November of 2023. It is February 2026.
He was right.
And you know who else was right?
Everybody.
Well, everybody's been right. Even our brother Nick Wright. And boy, if you thought that was ether, if you thought,
anybody deserves it, and this is on the court, it's fair. It's this guy. All this guy does is quit on teams and fold in the playoffs. For a decade. He
and
goes.
You used to be a huge fan.
I was correct. No, I was when Brew and I first did any TV together. When this show first started, 2017, 2018, I argued prematurely. It was more of a projection, but I argued it. He's the best player ever without a ring. And his all NBAs, his MVP finishes, scoring title, assist title, 36 a game, 34 a game in the regular season, that put him next to Karl Malone or Elgin or any of those guys. And eventually he'll get there. And since I started making that argument, he's quit on 4 teams and folded in 6 playoff series. A quick reminder, folks. He went to Houston. He got Dwight Howard. Didn't quite work. Got Chris Paul. That could have worked. They got a little unlucky with Chris's hamstring. He then wanted Chris out. They mortgaged all the picks to bring in Russell Westbrook. That seems like it's working. Game 4 against the Lakers, 2 for 11. Season over, series over. And then James Harden's in a fat suit demanding a trade. Plays 2 games, quits on the court. They send him to Brooklyn. Brooklyn, it's scary hours time. That team can win. Kyrie turns his ankle. He hurts his hamstring. Comes back for game 5, 1 for 10. Game 7 against Milwaukee, 5 for 17. Early next season, quits again.
Yeah.
I'm not interested. Daryl saves him, brings him to Philly. That first playoff series, they have a game 6 at home. Goes 4 for 16, then a 3 for 11 in game 7. And then he goes to China and is like to a bunch of kids on an Adidas tour who I don't know how many spoke English. He's like, I want to make a statement. Daryl Morey's a liar and I'll never play for his team again. The Clippers trade for him. His first year with the Clippers in the playoffs. He goes 2 for 12 and then 5 for 16 in games 5 and 6. The Clippers swallow it. Then last year in game 7 goes 2 for 8 and they give him an extension. And the team is finally winning this year. Months after the extension, he doesn't show up for work in Phoenix, goes to an Arizona State basketball game 10 minutes from where his team is playing basketball. They call it personal reasons, and he demands a trade. You can't win with this guy. He's an all-time great player and an all-time great quitter and an all-time great choker. That is what his NBA legacy is. So you don't trade for him, Cleveland. Don't do that. It's a bad idea.
How about Washington?
Washington would be perfect. You don't have to worry about the playoffs. No. He can go there and average 28 and 8. I mean, it's very disappointing.
I can't say they're wrong because everything they said was true. Let me get this straight. You're in a winning situation. You knew the contract you signed. And now you're going to go to... You know what, man? And I hate to say this because I know his people. I know people who know him. And I try to always bias for anybody from the city. But this was dumb. If I was advising James Harden, I'm telling you, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did you not see what the Cavs were in the playoffs last year? Yeah, they knew Rob. They knew what they was trading for. But this is stupid of James Harden, and whoever is advising him to make this deal is stupid. And if the Cavs give him the extension, they're stupid too. Because you still got to pay Donovan Mitchell.
I think it's something coming down the pike.
Oh, it is. Do not be shocked if you hear Jared Allen's name get traded in the next 48 hours. We all see where this is going. Cleveland is trying to get out of that second apron. You re-sign Donovan Mitchell. You re-sign James Harden. And guess who they're going to call next? Well, that was, him. But you know what else? Yes. They're going to say one more hurrah back in the land. You, Harden, and Donovan Mitchell. Boy, you want to talk about a team that scores points but won't get defense? You see the Lakers are bad on defense.
I don't understand this trade. I don't understand this trade on either end. Especially not the Clippers.
It's stupid. It's a stupid trade. So let me get this straight. And like I said, Darius Garland is not healthy. He's been dealing with a toe injury all year. And you're going to trade for him. Who's hoping that he's going to get back healthy? Oh, okay. Good luck. Good luck. We'll talk more about that. About see what other trades happen near the end of the deadline. On Friday, because obviously we got 48 hours. So
what do you say?
Rob saying this unpopular. I agree with all the criticism, hard and fair and accurate, but the Clipper fans should be somewhat appreciative. He's the only reason they haven't sucked in the last 2 seasons. It's him and Kawhi. Him and Kawhi have been and let me say this.
I'll go back to that game.
Okay.
I want to see how pause. How we look.
Oh, SC?
How Gilbert's gonna look.
Oh, okay. Given all the games PG and Kawhi have missed, Clippers getting ready to 20. Well, they can try. Because there's gonna be a lot of teams with cap space in 2027, AC. A lot of teams with cap space that's gonna try to make a run at Giannis and Jokic. Well, let's get back to more NBA before we get heavy into the NFL for Super Week. That was not the only trade that happened today. Woke up this morning and another blockbuster trade happened. Oh, I gotta find it. Hold on. But if y'all did not heard about this trade, excuse me, pause.
This is crazy.
But Jaren Jackson Jr. was traded today from the Memphis Grizzlies to the Utah Jazz. And let me be clear. So it was a bunch of players, but Jaren Jackson Jr. is the centerpiece of this trade. And he's going to Utah. A bunch of other players like Walter, the kid from Florida that was the Final Four MVP, forgot his name. He's going back to Memphis, and they're getting 3 first-round picks. Let me get this straight. So you're telling me the Memphis Grizzlies can get 7 first-round picks for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Devin Bain, and the Wizards and the Mavericks got to combine 2 first-round picks for Luka Doncic and Trae Young? Yeah, Walter Clayton Jr. The rookie. He was the Final Four MVP from Florida last year. But Jaren Jackson Jr. is gone. He's in Utah. It makes me wonder, I was talking to the guy at work, what the heck does this mean for for Walker Kessler? Obviously, Laurie Marketing.
They have a chance to be paused next year because Kessler out for the year, right?
Yes, he's out for the year.
They have a chance to be the pause again. Biggest team in the NBA, man. With Kessler was 7'2".
Yeah, he's a tall kid.
Yeah, you got your front line to be 7'2", 7'1", and then Jaren Jackson was 6'11".
Yeah,
and they can all play. So I don't know, man. I mean I like how they going. And they got Ace Bailey. He show signs like it's some signs over there.
So we definitely got to keep an eye on that. But there was another trade also happened earlier. The Bulls, they're cleaning house. I don't know what the heck is going on in Chicago. They make a trade where with Jalen Duren and Mike Conley end up in Chicago. They're going to buy out Mike Conley's contract. But in another interesting trade, they send Nikola Vucevic to Boston for Anthony Simons.
I'm not sure why Boston. I don't know who asked for this trade. I'm not sure why Chicago held Boston.
I don't understand this either. You're trying to compete against the Celtics, and you're going to give them probably one of the one pieces they're missing outside of them not having Jason Tatum this year. He's going to bring new life. Well, the new life he was balling. I hear you, Candace, but let's be real, man. Nobody wants to help Boston. No brothers want to be in Utah like that. I'm trying to keep it a buck with you. Let's talk some other. Obviously, look, we got 48 hours until this trade deadline. And all eyes are going to be on this man for the next until 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific Thursday. What is going to happen when Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Warriors, the Heat, the Knicks, the Timberwolves are all active? If you don't think this Timberwolves trade today had anything to do with him not trying to be in the Giannis sweepstakes, you have another thing coming, because that's exactly what they were doing. They're trying to shed salary so they can be able to take on Giannis's contract if it happens. I personally don't think Giannis is getting traded by Thursday.
I don't think so neither.
I think the offseason is going to be open season, though. Because, look, he wants to be a Knick. He made that perfectly clear last offseason. But I think come the offseason, I think that's when we'll see Giannis Antetokounmpo basically gone from Milwaukee. Time is up and ready to move on.
And John, you said this a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I do think if he don't get traded, he's not playing. He'll be out for the rest of the season.
I'm serious. I don't think there's no purpose in him playing. He has a calf strain. It is his 4th calf strain in the last 19 months. We all know where calf strains lead.
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to get one more big payday. It would not shock me if the number one, Milwaukee's not going anywhere. If he's not getting traded by Thursday, shut it down. You'll see him at the he's going to get replaced at the All-Star game, which is here next weekend. And we'll get to that in a second. But I don't see him putting on a Bucks jersey ever again. I am serious. I'm dead serious. I think this is a wrap. But yeah. Also, and on the trade front, it sounds like the Warriors have made Draymond Green available in trade talks. So, so that's where you were wondering: is the Warriors have a legit shot at Giannis, or they're just they're saying it's time to just shut it down. Let's go home.
Seeing Draymond get traded from Golden State, that'll look crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to see a package that they can put him in to get Giannis. Jimmy Butler.
The package I think they want to send is him, Jonathan Kuminga, and Podziemski, and probably some picks for Giannis. I don't know if that's enough, but we'll see. But those are some of the names we look at a trade. But obviously, Nick Freeze, he's going to be in with us about 10 minutes. Obviously, we'll get his thoughts on James Harden leaving his Clippers. Was he shocked by the move or not? So we'll definitely talk about that. I just talked about it. NBA All-Star Weekend is here next weekend in LA at the Intuit Dome, home of the Clippers. And now the All-Star rosters have been finalized. They announced the reserves on Sunday during the debut of Sunday Night Basketball. By the way, announcement about that coming real soon. Here are the starters. We are, to refresh your memory, the West: Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Nikola Jokic, Victor Wembanyama. For the West: East, Giannis, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, Tyrese Maxey. So here's the reserves for the West: Deni Avdija from the Portland Trailblazers, Devin Booker from the Suns, Kevin Durant from the Rockets, Anthony Edwards from the Timberwolves, Chet Holmgren from the Thunder, making his another first-time All-Star, Jamal Murray from the Nuggets. And last but not least, playing in his 22nd All-Star game, one LeBron Raymond James. And I don't give a damn what Rob Parker says. Shut up. Yeah, I'll talk about him and calling out names later. On the East, Scotty Barnes, Jalen Duren, Jalen Johnson, Donovan Mitchell, Norman Powell, Pascal Siakam, and Karl Anthony Towns. We do know the teams. I will get to that in a second. But Mark, any of these got a problem with any of these?
I'm getting old. I don't even know who dude from Portland is.
He's a foreign player. He's pretty good.
No, I'm okay with this. I mean, the talk is LeBron took Kawhi's spot. I see a couple of players I think Kawhi been playing better than. I don't know why they're focusing on LeBron.
Yeah, and we'll get to Kawhi because Kawhi Leonard today was officially named an All-Star because As y'all know, this year, the All-Star game is Team USA versus the world. There'll be 3 teams, 2 from the United States, 1 of international players. And those teams have officially been made. We got the Stars team, which is the red USA team, the Stripes team, which is the blue USA team, and then you have the world team. Let me explain why Kawhi Leonard was added. Karl Anthony Towns has elected to play for the world team and represent his native country of the Dominican Republic. Obviously, in honor of his late mothers. You know, Karl Anthony Towns is of Dominican descent, so he wanted to honor his mother's memory, probably, and obviously be playing for the world team. So here's how these teams shape out. The Stars team: Scotty Barnes, Devin Booker, Kay Cunningham, Jalen Duran, Anthony Edwards, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Johnson, Tyrese Maxey. The Stripes team, and this team is pretty unfair. Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Donovan Mitchell, Norman Powell.
So LeBron James and Donovan Mitchell will be a preview for next year. Got it.
Are we really not just going to ignore the fact that LeBron, Steph, and KD are on the same team? With Jaylen Brown playing like MVP right now? With Jalen Brunson?
And so it's like a tournament from 3 teams. Right?
Yeah. And here's the world team. Now, this team is just insane. Giannis, Deni Avdija, Luka, SGA, Jokic, Jamal Murray, Pascal Siakam, Karl Anthony Towns, and Wemby. Come on, man. What are we doing here?
That's not really fair. I like that team. I want to see how this year's All-Star game festivities go out.
We will definitely.
The jerseys look nice. I haven't even seen them.
Yeah, Jordan branded the jerseys. I just saw them the other day. Obviously, the Stars jersey will be red. The stripes will be blue. The world team will have on the white jerseys. But yeah, those are the teams. Obviously, one team will be coached by, I'm assuming by JB Bickerstaff. The other one will be coached by Mitch Johnson of the Spurs. Now, I don't know who will be coaching the world team. I don't know if that would be a coach from the East or a coach from the West. But those would be pretty much the 2 teams.
Who got the number 1?
The number 1 record in the
West, OKC, right?
Yes, and Mark Daigneault was a coach last year, so he's disqualified.
Got it.
This year, so that's why he went to Mitch Johnson. The Spurs have the number 2 record.
Makes sense.
And then obviously JB Bickerstaff has the best record in the East with the Pistons.
Got you. Shout out to the Pistons.
Yeah. They have 2 All-Stars in Jalen Duran and Kay Cunningham. But yeah, these squads is insane. So I'm looking at this squad. If I'm making a starting 5, the Stars, I'm going with Kay Cunningham, going with Devin Booker, Ant-Man, Chet. Okay, so let me be clear. Kay Cunningham and Tyrese Maxey were voted starters. So I think they'll automatically be starters. The rest of these guys were all voted reserves. So give me Ant. Give me Chet. And I guess give me Devin Booker. Or you can go, or I go with Jalen Johnson. All right, the Stripes team. Jaylen Brown was the name of a starter. Jalen Brunson was a starter. Steph was a starter. Those 3 are locked in. Then you got KD, Bron, Kawhi, Donovan Mitchell, Norman Powell.
It's crazy because LeBron is the center in this team. But I will start. You know what? Oh, you got 2 more. I will start.
You only keep 2 spots because the first 3 spots are locked in. So it's either.
I will start KD and Bron.
That'd be insane. And then the world team. Giannis was voted as a starter. Luka was voted as a starter. SGA was voted as a starter. Jokic was voted as a starter. And Wemby. That's their starting 5.
The world might win.
Giannis, Luka, SGA, Jokic.
Giannis not playing though.
And Giannis won't be playing. But this is what their starting 5 will look like if Giannis was playing. Giannis, Luka, SGA, Jokic, and Wemby.
So instead of Giannis starting, they can start Karl Anthony Towns.
Yep.
Jeez. That team gonna be hard to beat. That team is big. Pause again.
That's just insane.
The Cavs have contacted the Bucks about Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, of course they have. I'm telling you right now, do not be shocked if you hear Jared Allen's name in trade talks the next 48 hours. He would be the centerpiece of any trade for Giannis. But yeah, that's how
Wait, what? Get back.
he'd be the centerpiece for any trade for Giannis.
The Cavs have contacted the Bucks about Giannis and the Mavericks about Anthony Davis.
I did see that.
Oh, I see this. This is turned out.
It ain't gonna be this trade deadline is clearly not gonna be Groundhog's Day as it usually is.
Even if they don't, I see what Cleveland trying to do, especially if they get Anthony Davis back.
Mm-hmm.
Or Anthony Davis there.
Well,
you pair up Anthony Davis with, and I think LeBron will take a pay cut next year.
Yeah, I don't think he's not. I don't think the money thing was never going to be an issue with Brown. I think he was going to take a pay cut, whether it's with the Lakers, the Clippers, the Lakers, or whoever he played. I think he was going to definitely going to. He's not going to get $50 million. He'll probably get about 20. He'll probably get about 20 or 30.
I could see him getting 20. So I like take like 25 and what happened?
Nah.
Oh, where they at?
Hey, it's a commercial.
No. I can see him taking 20 and then freeing up some cap to if you are going to go get a Giannis or you're going to go get another player. I would like to see him finish his career with the Lakers, but it looked like that the Lakers and LeBron ties is done with. It looked like they both didn't reach its peak with them two, between them two entities.
So but that's the NBA talk. We'll talk more about the deadline come Friday. What deals were made or what deals weren't made. But let's go ahead and get into what everybody's here to talk about. We all know what's going down in the next 5 days.
Bad Bunny concert.
Yeah. Like my homegirl Sully said at work. She was like, yeah, it's a Bad Bunny concert but with a football game. There's one more NBA. Okay, one more NBA thing I want to talk about. And then we'll get to the foosball. How can I not talk about this as a Laker fan? There's no way I'm not going to talk about this. 1 year later, Luka to the Lakers 1 year later. I remember where look. I tell the story every time. Where I was at. I was on my way home. I came home just to my pastor at the airport. Just went and got some In-N-Out. I was getting ready to eat, and the homie Bass hit up the group chat. It was like, I don't know if this is true. Shams must have got hacked, but there's no way Luka just got traded to the Lakers. But yes, it is true. Luka to the Lakers did happen for Anthony Davis and a first-round pick. It was Luka, Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris to the Lakers, were Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a first-round pick. AC was at Cosm that night it happened. So, we'll definitely wonder.
It was a year ago today?
A year ago. It was a year ago Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
February 1st. And I'm like, and then from then on, that night, it was nonstop Luka to the Lakers coverage all night on NBA TV, on Sports Center. It was on NBA TV, Sports Center, you name it, man. That was just a crazy day. I'm still trying to process how did the Lakers get Luka. I know all the theories, like, oh, man, Lakers put in the call. But February 1st seems to always be the day where the Lakers somehow make a blockbuster move. And that was February 1st, 2008. We traded for Pablo. Now, fast forward 17 years later, it's Luka. I'm still trying to process it.
Jerry West.
RIP. RIP to the logo. But yeah, it was.
You said RIP to the local?
The logo.
Oh, okay. John politicking.
Nah, ain't no politicking.
Football.
And joining the show now from an undisclosed location, the one and only Nick Freeze.
Nick, what up? My brothers. What it do, man? Say it again.
Did you do what I asked you to do earlier?
Hey, chill out, fam. I wasn't. I can't talk about that right now.
What's good, dog?
Oh yeah, you already know, same old shit.
Hey, what that gold thing hitting for?
Excuse me?
The gold.
Yes.
True. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, the truth.
Nick?
Shout out to Gold Mouth.
Shout out to who?
Hey, go ahead, John.
Nick, I'm gonna get your thoughts before we get into the NFL real quick. What was your reaction to your boys to the trade involving your boys? Did you see this coming or not?
No, hell no. This is hella unexpected. I don't. Well, here's the thing though. If you remember, he did request a trade like a while ago, before the season started. Like there was rumors that he wanted to get traded, but I don't understand the timing. I think it was more so like a mutual thing. I think that James Harden felt as if he wasn't going to be part of the team past 2027, and I think that he wanted to be like secure somewhere. And they're like, well, we have a chance to get these guys right here, so we have to
big chicken and mac.
So we have to make sure that we have an opportunity to try and pair these guys because they're going to keep Kawhi.
Mm-hmm.
So we got opportunity to pair one of these guys with Kawhi Leonard. So I honestly don't understand the trade at all. I'm gonna just be real, and it moved very, very fast. But I did find it weird that over our past 2 games that he wasn't playing and he wasn't hurt. So that was a red flag for me right there. I'm like, why the hell isn't he playing? Especially since he showed up to the Arizona State game.
Because nowhere, like he wasn't there. I was like, what? What do you mean he's not there?
Yeah, he wasn't there. And then it's like you see that he was at the other game, who like basically is like from over here to like from my house to your house, basically. You feel what I'm saying? So. Right. It's like, I don't know, but I think it was more. I know there was for sure a big salary dump for sure. The only thing I don't like about it is that Darius Garland is hurt, but a lot of the times these trades happen, these guys, their injuries magically disappear. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Yep. So, a lot of people are like, "Oh, why would the Clippers trade for Darius Garland?" Well, people forget how good the Cavaliers were with Darius Garland as the man. Yeah. They had 3. He was an all-star before they got Donovan Mitchell. Averaging above 20, like close to like 23 a game. Mm-hmm. And
he's a good player. He's a good player. Yeah. He's dealing with this toe injury, and that's why I don't understand the logic in the Clippers doing it because he hasn't been Darius Garland that we've known because he's not been healthy this year.
Well, even outside of that, you're not going to see the regular Darius Garland we used to see it anyway because he's very limited because of Donovan Mitchell. And I'm be honest with you, I don't know what the hell Cleveland was doing because that even them trading away DeAndre Hunter was weird for me. And to get like Dennis Schroeder, it's like
Keon Ellis. Yeah,
Keon Ellis.
Yeah,
the person who won it.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But but that opens up your backcourt. So when that happened, I was like, okay, the writing might be on the wall for Darius Garland, anyways.
You definitely got loaded up in the court.
Joining the show now from an undisclosed location. Now, ladies and gentlemen, he's been away for a few weeks, but he's back still from an undisclosed location. Our boy Cody is in the house. Cody, what up?
What's up, everybody?
Oh shit, Cody. What up, bro?
What up, bro?
What's up, y'all? How are y'all?
Cody,
same old.
Before we get into the football, let me get your thoughts. What was you're from Houston, so you've seen the James Harden saga front and center. What was your reaction when you heard about the trade?
That's what I put in the group chat. I was like, is this? I mean, I'm not. You guys know I'm not the greatest basketball fan, but does this make sense? Like, does it make sense? And to me, it didn't make sense. But that's just me.
All right, but we all know why everybody's here. Everybody's here because we're 5 days away from the big game. Let's go ahead and get to that. It's time to talk some football, ladies and gentlemen.
You said from the big game?
I said big game. No, you good?
The big thing?
Nah. But that's wild. All right.
Being 5 days away from the big thing is crazy.
Is the notepad over there?
Wait, was that part of that picture?
Yo, relax. Yo, Nick, relax.
My bad.
So last week we talked about the controversy and Bill Belichick not getting into the Hall of Fame. Well, wake up this morning and there's another controversy because Robert Kraft's not getting into the Hall of Fame either.
Listen. This is not a good look. You know what I'm saying?
It's horrible.
It's so bad that the NFL themselves got involved with the Bill Belichick thing, and it's like, what's the criteria for you to get into the Hall as a first ballot? Because the criteria is all right there in both people's resume. It's just I honestly think that the NFL voters they're acting like the MLB voters.
They are,
and I hate that. I hate that for the NFL because the NFL has done this beforehand. With guys like like T.O. T.O. obviously should have been first ballot Hall of Fame. Same thing, Chris Carter. And it's like, but there's other people that can make arguments as to why not. I'm not listening to those arguments. You feel what I'm saying? But people make arguments. There is literally nothing you can say that can be like these guys are not first ballot Hall of Famers outside of you guys are either mad that they beat the shit out of your teams all the time, or y'all are bitter behind these deflate dates and everything that happened. And in all honesty, all this stuff that they complain about, the only thing that really got proven was was deflating footballs. The only one that got proven that actually happened. The sign stealing shit wasn't never proven. All the other cheating that they got accused of never was proven. The deflate footballs was the thing that got Tom Brady suspended. And the stupidest shit about that is they didn't even pass the fucking ball that much in the damn game that they got that they deflated the balls in. They was running the ball like it wasn't shit. They ran the ball like 500 times.
No, the stupid shit about that is there was another quarterback that played in another cold city that overinflated the balls.
And didn't get in trouble for it.
Yep.
It shit is stupid, man. It's like I hate the fact that people use their this should be all based off of what you do as far as contributing on the field and contributing to the game. All this is emotional bullshit, bro, and it makes no sense. Get out your fucking feelings. What they say back in the day, put your big boy pants on, and let's vote these dudes in.
Yeah,
do y'all think Tom Brady? Y'all think Tom Brady get in first ballot?
Yes.
If he does it, it's gonna cause so. Look, if they can put these two in, they shouldn't put in Tom Brady, but they're not gonna do that.
Yo, Nessa, relax.
Mm-hmm.
Cody, what was your thoughts when you heard? First off, we didn't get your thoughts last week. What was your reaction when you heard about Belichick?
I think it's stupid, to be totally honest with you. I mean, that's like that's just he's the greatest. I mean, arguably the greatest coach of all time. So that's literally like I don't know. It's petty. It's petty being petty, if that makes any sense. So
yes,
I like to what Nick said. The reason you don't let that man is because his team kicked your team's ass every year and made you look like an asshole. But like, I don't even understand why we're even having this argument. I mean, Robert Kraft, okay. I'm just, to me, I'm not in the business of putting owners in the Hall of Fame. It's just, I can live or go on with my life without Robert Kraft being in just because he's an owner, because he owns the team that just happens to be good, right? He just got lucky with Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. But Bill Belichick not being in there on the first try is just insane to me. Like, it's literally the dumbest shit I've ever heard when it comes to voting.
So now everyone, I need names. If you didn't, I need to know who these dudes didn't vote for him. Tony Dungy wouldn't admit if he voted or not. We all know there's a theory that Bill Polian was leading this crusade against Bill Belichick.
It's Bill Polian. Bill Polian's a fucking hater. He's always been a hater.
I don't remember if I voted for. No, you remember if you voted for him, Bill. Don't play that stuff. You ain't seen now.
He's
full of shit.
It's OG AFC East beef. I told y'all that in the chat.
It is.
Yep.
For those who forget, Bill Polian, before he was with the Colts and Peyton Manning, he was the longtime general manager of the Buffalo Bills during their heyday.
I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about the Colts. I was talking about when the Colts was in the AFC East.
I totally forgot he was in the AFC East.
You forgot about that, guy?
I totally forgot realignment. I forgot because of realignment.
After 2002.
Yeah, because they ended up doing the South when the Texans joined expansion. I forgot all those years the Colts were in the AFC East. But yeah, this is stupid. This is dumb. It's asinine. It makes no sense. All this because y'all mad because Bill Belichick was better than you. It's stupid. And I don't want to hear this crap that y'all want to use. Well, this might be the last time that Roger Craig or L.C. Greenwood or Ken Anderson in the Hall of Fame. Y'all should have been put Roger Craig in the Hall of Fame.
Facts.
L.C. Greenwood was part of the Steel Curtain. That speaks for itself. I'm not really the biggest guy on putting Ken Anderson in the Hall of Fame. He was good, but he wasn't a Hall of Famer to me. But Roger Craig, you want to make the argument for L.C. Greenwood, cool. But you want to put Roger Craig should have been in the Hall of Fame. I saw Roger Craig with my own two eyes.
Yep.
I saw Roger Craig. I wasn't born when
hey, wasn't Roger Craig the first running back with
1,000 yards receiving and rushing in the same season?
He was CMC before CMC was CMC. He was Jahmyr Gibbs before Jahmyr Gibbs. So.
He walks so LT can run.
Pretty much.
Absolutely.
And
facts.
But yeah. And yeah, Bill Polian, he did make that comment about Lamar Jackson. We ain't gotta get into that crap. But
what he said?
Basically that he thought Lamar should have moved the wide receiver when he was at the combine, so that Lamar be better off playing wide receiver than quarterback. You know, the black QB stuff.
Well, they stayed on that. Yeah, he was wrong. A lot of people were wrong with that.
He was dead wrong. All right.
We moved a great white quarterback to wide receiver in Matt Jones, and we saw how that panned out.
Yeah. Matt Jones.
Oh yeah.
Who? Matt Jones. Not Mac Jones, but Matt Jones. Gentlemen, the coaching carousel in the NFL is complete. We now have all the coaches who are going to be coaching be new head coaches in 2026. John Harbaugh with the Giants, Robert Saleh with the Titans, Kevin Stefanski with the Falcons, first-time head coach Jeff Hafley with the Dolphins, first-time head coach Jesse Minter with the Ravens, Mike McCarthy with the Steelers, still don't like that, first-time head coach Joe Brady with Mark's Bills, first-time head coach Tom Munkin with the Browns. I think that's a stupid hire. First-time head coach Mike LaFleur with the Cardinals, and not official yet, but after the Super Bowl, it will be official, and that is first-time head coach Clint Kubiak with Knicks Raiders.
Hello.
Obviously, Mark and Nick were y'all were on this list. So I'll start with you, Mark. refresh people's memories on your thoughts on you guys going with Joe Brady as your new head coach.
I'm not mad at it. I mean, I think that's a safe pick. I think they wanted to keep the continuity of what we had going on. And it seems like from what Joe Brady talking about, some of the short play, short rinky-dink offense type stuff. It was a game plan that was implemented by Sean McDermott when we was playing other good quarterbacks, so we can possess the ball longer. And so Joe Brady's trying to get out of that, and he wants to make big plays. He wants to go out there and open up the offense. So we should see.
All right, Nick.
Hey, hold on. Before you continue, hey, Mark, you know what that sounds like?
What?
That sounds like a man that don't trust his defense.
Yeah, he was a defense.
All right, go ahead, John.
All right, Nick. It won't be official till after the Super Bowl, but it's official. Your thoughts on your boys hiring Clint Kubiak to be your next head coach?
I think this is a home run of a head coaching hire. It feels way differently than probably the last few coaches that we hired, maybe outside of like Gruden, because Raider Nation loves John Gruden, so you know how that is. But it was one of those things where I like the fact that they didn't rush this move. They was like, we got our eyes keyed in on two guys, and we're going to try and get those two guys. We're going to go about it way differently than we did beforehand. They saw the potential. Obviously, he's a Kubiak. You already know the prestige with that alone. Mm-hmm. Even before his pops won with Denver, like he was that guy when it came to that offense, like for years.
He's a Shanahan disciple.
Exactly.
I loved his dad.
Exactly. I know. Hey, I know both of y'all do. I was a big fan of him too. That's why I was pissed off when the Broncos got him, because I had to hate him for a few years. But
he had to come on, man. He had to come on, man. He had to come on.
Yeah, for real. And I like the fact, like you said, his dad's under the Shanahan tree, and he's under the Shanahan tree, the son. So it's like
father like son,
in both aspects. And the thing that I like about him is the fact of that his creativity with his play calling. He likes to actually run the ball, which is something that we're going to like with the way our team is set up, and it's the biggest well-known secret that we're going to draft Mendoza anyways. Mm-hmm. So what better way to make Mendoza's life easier than to give Ashton Gency the ball about 20 times per game at the very least, whether it's running the ball or either way, he gets 20 to 25 touches a game. That's the way you want to do that. Obviously, the offensive line is a big issue, but I think that the offensive line may have been a big issue because of who was in charge of it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I honestly think this is a great hire, and I think that they know that this isn't like a 1 to 2 year thing. Like we're trying to like with the Pete Carroll hire, and it seems as if okay, we missed out on Ben Johnson. Let's go ahead and do this. You feel what I'm saying? Get somebody with a name that can maybe do something instead of now we get a guy where it's like, all right, look, let's go about this a little bit differently now. We got our GM. Now we got our coach. What they need to do now is bring in my opinion, a defensive expert in, Jim Schwartz. And that way you got somebody with some experience to help him on the other side of the ball. They have some head coaching experience as well, outside of Jim Schwartz as being a great defensive mind. Mm-hmm. But I like this hire a lot because it shows that we're thinking down the line. We're building something now instead of just trying to throw a bunch of shit on the wall and see what sticks.
All right. So let's get to this elephant in the room because I think let's get to the elephant in the room. Pause.
I sent the.
Yo, you good?
Hey, fam. Hey, chill out, bro.
Whoa, you all right? All right. So all these coaches hirings, only
This
one
thing is
minority.
crazy.
This dude is insane. Only one minority hired, and that was Robert Saleh with the Titans. So no brothers was hired this coaching cycle. But now, and here comes the controversy.
Oh Lord.
10 vacancies. Not one brother was hired. Why didn't Anthony Weaver get a shot? Why didn't Vance Joseph get a shot?
Because they're not good or they're not ready.
You want to talk to the guy who had Vance Joseph as a head coach? You want to ask me that? Because I got into a back and forth on Twitter with Rob Parker yesterday about this. I was like, none of these dudes move the needle. So you know what he gonna say? Well, did Jeff Saturday move the needle? How's Philip Rivers getting interviewed? Let me be clear. And I got my voice back. Jeff Saturday that was a favor for the late Jim Irsay. Do I got to remind people when the Lakers had Randy Pafund as a head coach, who did they hire?
Magic.
What coaching experience did Magic Johnson have?
Not once.
Now I would think if Philip Rivers would have got y'all job.
I mean, he faked HIV though. So.
I mean, chill. Not now, man. Not now, man.
Hey, John.
No. John, go ahead, Nick.
The craziest thing about what you said is that he brought up interim coaches. They weren't even regular head coaches.
No, you bringing up Jeff Saturday. Jeff Saturday was an interim coach.
Yeah, he got destroyed.
Pause, you good?
Hey, fam, look, let's not talk about Jeff Saturday, bro.
No, and then
they destroyed us.
Then you bring up Philip Rivers interviewing for the Bills job. Everyone's saying, well, what moved the needle about Mike LaFleur? Oh, it is because he's Matt LaFleur's brother, and he was a McVay guy.
Yes, that's the reason why. Anybody under the McVay tree is going to be looked at.
Yeah. If you're under the McVay tree, the Shanahan tree, you're going to get 9 times out of 10, they're going to look at you more ahead of anybody else. Ask Klint Kubiak right now. Mm-hmm. Ask Robert Saleh.
Exactly.
Yeah, do you guys missing the picture? Where did DeMeco Ryans come from?
Kyle Shanahan. And that was my point, Cody. There was no DeMeco Ryans in this coaching cycle this year. There were no brothers who moved the needle. I have Vance Joseph as the coach in Denver.
When Mike McDaniel got his job, where did he come from? Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan.
What are we talking about? But everyone just want brothers to get hired. No, I don't want brothers to get hired just to get hired. I want brothers to get jobs. But let's be clear. The only out of all the brothers who were candidates, Brian Flores would have been the best candidate. And I think
they're not giving him a head. They're not giving him a head coach
going back to Minnesota. Because I don't think
he wanted his job.
Right. I don't think he wants to coach the Browns.
No.
If you not coaching like the Bills or the Ravens, you're not coaching a team that was a playoff team or a pseudo playoff team. He doesn't want. He went through that with Miami already. He's not going through that again. But here's a question. Everyone want to bring up, there's no experience. Let me ask you a question, and this is going to piss a lot of people off. And I love all these guys. What experience did Deshaun Jackson have when he got the job at Delaware State?
Michael Vick.
Nah.
What experience did Michael Vick have when he got the job at Norfolk State?
Can I say the next one? Can I say the next one?
I was going to say it for you, but you can go ahead and say it.
What experience did Deion have?
Absolutely none.
Yeah.
What experience did Eddie George have at Tennessee State?
None.
He been the coach.
Actually, he was a high school coach, I think, before that.
So was Deion. So was Deshaun Jackson.
Deion.
That was
they was all high school coaches.
And what was Philip Rivers doing before he got interviewed for the Bills job?
Coaching high school.
He had just won a national championship, I think, the year before. I think he won the championship the year before.
Yeah,
or some shit like that. Yeah.
I was gonna use a white one. What did Trent Dilfer do before he got the UAB job that he got fired from? High school football.
Come on, man. Come on, Cody. They don't want to talk about that. Go ahead, Mark.
To be honest, that Philip Rivers interviewing for Buffalo, I don't think that really was going to materialize. As a head coach, I think they were trying to get him either as an offensive coordinator or a quarterback coach.
Mm-hmm.
Or see what he thought about Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Or you bring him in as a consultant? Are you bringing him in as a consultant?
Which I think they still might. The reason why he took that down was because he said, "Well, whatever they was offering, I don't think it was a head coaching job. It was he said he wasn't ready to commit full time to that."
Right. everyone want to bring up why no brothers get hired. Now next year, watch.
Brothers do get hired, man.
But Mike Tomlin, everyone's going to want to probably get Mike Tomlin out of retirement next year. Everybody's going to go after Sean McDermott next year. Come on now. We got
No.
I mean, the thing is, like the black head coaches that did leave, now they're all coordinators again.
Exactly. They all have jobs.
I mean, Mike McDaniel is the offensive coordinator for the Chargers, and Raheem Morris, fuck that guy till the end of time because he's the one that's ruined it.
Coordinator of the 49ers.
He's poisoned the well for black coaches, man.
Hey,
that's
hey, Tony.
I was about to say there's a lot of black coaches that had chances and
screwed it up.
Wasn't good coaches.
And then Tom Bowles still has a job.
I don't get that.
I said when Tom Bowles got the Tampa job, I would have hired Byron Leftwich over Tom Bowles.
My brother.
That's who should have got hired.
I said it then.
That's who should have got hired.
But Bruce
That's who should have got hired.
But Bruce Arians is like a son to Tom Bowles. He's
Bruce Arians the son?
No, he's like Tom Bowles is like a son to Tom Bowles is like a son to Bruce Arians.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm about to say, hold on, Bruce Arians is younger than him. Nigga, I'm about to leave the show.
I saw a picture. But if you see a picture of Tom Bowles in 1986, you would think he looked older than Bruce Arians. Dog, I saw a picture of Tom Bowles when he was playing with the Redskins in 86. This dude hairline.
Wait, he was playing. Never mind.
He looked like Clyde Drexler.
Yes.
Dog,
that was the look back then.
It's something about the adults in the 80s. They be like 22. They be looking like they was 45.
Dudes have straight Otis Nixon disease.
They be looking like Marvin Gaye.
They said Otis who?
Like Otis Nixon.
Oh.
I didn't say Otis Reddick. I said Otis Nixon. Rest in peace.
Nah, that nigga didn't say Nixon at first.
Nick,
I said Otis Nixon, dog.
Nick,
relax.
you good?
Oh.
Relax, Nick.
Relax. Hey, you heard that, right?
I know what I said.
I heard you.
I know what I heard it, Nick. Relax.
Hey, John. You know what's crazy though?
Like
a lot of the black coaches, anyways. A lot of people ain't talking about this either. I think you brought it up once before. Right, the trend right now is people getting these offensive coaches.
Yes.
A lot of black coaches are defensive coaches.
I said it literally the other day. The pipeline for offensive coaches are not brothers.
I thought you said the
pipeline.
This is another thing that I was thinking about. Another thing I was thinking about is kind of like the argument that I made the other day. But like with D'Amico, obviously coming from Kyle Shanahan, but what does D'Amico have that a lot of black coaches that I've seen lately don't have? Can you guys guess it? Oh, wait, he played in the NFL. So guys like listen to him and like he can kind of talk the talk and play the player coach type role. You know what I mean? So I wonder if that has a lot to do with it too. And I mean, we're not just lucking in on Mike Tomlin, but do we think if Mike Tomlin was anywhere else that he would have been a coach this long? Probably not.
No. I've said that a few times on the show over the years. I said if he coached anywhere else, he would have been fired.
And now they go hire a 62-year-old guy. Go figure.
Who's from Pittsburgh? Who's from Pittsburgh, and they hate him already. So,
yeah, I don't like to hire I don't like to hire either, but that's a whole nother conversation. Let's go ahead and get to. Let's get into the big game. And we're gonna get Cody and Nick's picks. Me and Mark will make our picks on Friday. But I want to get more into the NFL honors also. But
hold on, hey John.
Yo,
I got one question for you before we do this.
Go ahead.
What the hell is going on in Denver?
We did hire Davis Webb.
No. What the hell is going on with Sean Payton and Bo Nix? What the hell is going on?
Sean Payton speaking on stuff he don't know. He don't know all his facts.
Boy,
he spoke out of pocket. He spoke out of pocket. There's certain information you're supposed to just keep in house. This ain't New Orleans. I know he can get away with that in New Orleans and nobody would trip on it. But you in the Mile High City, they don't play that.
Why does he feel petty sometimes?
It just feels like and I said it even after we lost. He was too busy trying to be the smartest dude in the room. The smarter dude in the room would have known you got a backup quarterback out there who Cody don't trust. Take the points. But you sitting there talking about Bo Nix's injury history. Why? Bo Nix ain't even addressed the injury yet. Why are you addressing it first?
Bingo.
Use your brain. But the big game is Sunday. Seahawks, Patriots. Piss off glance. Cody and Nick, get y'all picks. Who do y'all liking? And who y'all liking? And why? I'll start with you, Coaster.
I think I'm gonna end up. I think Seattle wins this ball game. I just think that their defense is better than Patriots. Like, because I mean, if a competent quarterback, I mean, I didn't get to see y'all after our shit showing against the Patriots. I think that if CJ Stroud wouldn't have turned the ball over 3 times, we'd have beat the shit out of them. Or 4 times. So Sam Darnold doesn't see ghosts in the defense. Unless the defense play, Mike McDonald's defense takes over and they do the bare minimum. I think that they win this ball game.
With Nick?
Oh man, you already know what I'm picking. I got the Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm being extra biased outside of football reasons. That's why I'm picking it.
Sam Darnold.
Hey man, I need the first USC quarterback to go to the Super Bowl to actually win it.
Think about that. All these USC quarterbacks. Sam Darnold is the first USC quarterback to play in the Super Bowl. Before Carson Palmer, before Matt Leinart, John, obviously
John David's booty.
Well, he didn't. Mark Sanchez.
He ran into Morgan. He ran into John David's booty.
Yo, you good?
What?
Pat Hayden. All these quarterbacks.
Hey man.
He's the first. Rob Johnson.
Wait, didn't Mark Sanchez? Didn't Mark Sanchez run into the offensive lineman the same day he was eating a glizzy?
No, it wasn't the same game.
That was the same day.
In my head, it's
the glizzy was against the Raiders.
It's the same.
The glizzy was against the Raiders. Hey, look, your story is funnier. It doesn't involve the Raiders, let's keep that way.
But it happened against the Patriots.
That's crazy.
All right. So so while we got you guys here, NFL honors.
Who brought up Rob Johnson on purpose?
Sam? The fuck? He went to USC. So I have the list, my brothers, of the finalists for the NFL honors. So we're gonna make some predictions of who we think will be going home with some trophies. Comes.
When is it? Saturday?
They ain't got no award for that.
It's Thursday. It's Thursday night.
No award for what?
Trophies.
They do got a award for that. Did y'all just see the avians? My bad.
Hey, John.
My bad.
Shout out to the throat goats.
Man, shout out to yeah, man. What'd you say about the NFL honors?
Yeah. Coach of the year. I'm gonna start with offensive rookie of the year. Here are the nominees: Jackson Dart,
yes,
Emmanuel Boca, Travion Henderson, Ted McMillan, Tyler Shough.
Tyler Shough started the ball. I wish he would have played earlier in the year.
Tyler Shough is my pick.
But I got Emeka Egbuka.
I'm going with Emeka Egbuka too. You write this down. So Egbuka. Nick, who you got?
Ashton Jensen. All right. No, I probably got. Well, he should be over Travion Henderson, but we'll talk about that a different day.
Next year.
He should be in the run with Travion Henderson. But McMillan played very well last year. Like, he was very, very good last year, considering that he had Bryce Young as his quarterback. Jackson Dart played well. The only thing I don't like about Egbuka is that he kind of fell off a little bit towards the end of the year. Like, he lost a lot of momentum, which can hurt you in these type of votings. So people remember, he had all this, and they're like, yeah, but that last month and a half, he didn't play all that well compared to Tyler Shough. The last month and a half to 2 months, he was playing pretty damn good football.
That quarterback play for Tampa Bay went bad the last month and a half too.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield, he had a bad year. Bad. All right.
Yeah, he was an MVP Baker to MVP trash Baker. But I think I might have either. I'm gonna go with McMillan.
He going T-Mac. All right.
Yeah, I think he's most consistent throughout the entire year.
Next award. Let's go over to on the defensive side with the defensive rookie of the year, and that's Abdul Carter, Nick Iamari,
what?
James Pierce Jr., Carson Swift.
Abdul Carter part of this.
Xavier Watts. I don't know either. What the hell did he do besides? Let me shut up.
That nigga was sorry last year.
Give me Abdul Carter off the list, but I want the Nick, the dude from South Carolina.
Yeah, Nick Iamwari, the safety from the Seahawks. That's what I'm picking.
That's who I was going to go with here.
Yeah. Pierce Jr., but no, I'm going with Nick Iamwari. I'm going with kid from South Carolina. Look, my boy James Pierce, he's winning off the field though.
The Seahawks picked him in the second round.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was a first round talent too.
Yeah. Have a GM that knows how to draft people.
Yeah, you know who could have got
him for sure.
And needed a safety.
Hey, chill out, fam. Chill out, fam.
Come on, Mark. Don't hurt.
You already got the clone.
The team that close people.
That's John crazy.
All right, next award.
Sam said James Pierce.
I got assistant coach of the year.
Don't hurt yourself. It's crazy.
Don't hurt yourself. It's crazy.
All right,
Sam, who'd you have for offensive rookie of the year?
Sam, who's your offensive rookie of the year?
Go ahead.
All right, so we got Vic Fangio, Brian Flores, Vance Joseph, Clint Kubiak, and Josh McDaniels. I think we know who me and Nick are picking. Clearly, I'm picking my DC, and then Nick's gonna pick his future head coach.
Yes, but I absolutely hate that I have to give this guy credit, and you already know what I'm about to say.
Josh McDaniels.
Yeah, I think that he may get the nod because of how bad they were last year and how good their offense looks statistically this year. And Drake may be in an MVP conversation after. Yeah, it might be him.
Yeah,
but
unfortunately,
yeah,
that's who it's gonna be.
He got the narrative to go to match up with the numbers and everything that's going on. And yeah, because who the hell would have thought we were gonna be in the Super Bowl before the year started?
Hey, both of y'all got. So Nick, who you got? You got Clint, or you got?
I'm picking Clint. I'm picking Clint, but I will not be surprised if Josh McDaniels wins.
And Cody, you got Clint. You got
McDaniels. I got McDaniels.
All right.
Yeah.
I got Brian Flores.
All right.
Hell no. He should be, but hell no. I hate my boy.
Who you said? Oh, Ted McMillan.
Ted McMillan. All right.
Tits McMillan.
That's crazy. Let's go to coach of the year. We got Liam Cohen of the Jags. We have Ben Johnson of the Bears. We got Mike McDaniel, the NFC champion Eagles. Kyle Shanahan of the 49ers. And Mike Vrabel of the AFC champion Patriots.
Mike Vrabel. Either Mike Vrabel or I don't know. I think it's Mike Vrabel, bro. I ain't gonna. That record being what it was, they drafted number 2 overall last year, and now they're the Super. That helps a lot when it comes to these voters' minds. That helps a lot.
That pissed me off so much. I said last year we should have fired Sean McDermott last year and hired Mike Vrabel, but nobody listened to me.
Hey,
man, he was not going anywhere but New England.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
You remember the Raiders have Mike Vrabel in the building.
Well, I wonder why.
So did the Browns.
He was in the building. But they chose they want to go with Pete.
Who y'all got for coach of the year?
I got Vrabel.
You said Vrabel. Cody?
I'm gonna go McDonald. I think Mike McDonald because you took the Seahawks with Sam Darnold to the Super Bowl. I think Mike Vrabel. I think because McDaniels wins assistant coach of the year, Mike Vrabel they look past that. You're gonna get the easy schedule.
Sam said you got Ben Johnson.
I got Ben Johnson too.
I got Kyle Shanahan.
I think Mike McDonald.
I'm going Kyle Shanahan. All those injuries. Granted, he ran into the Seahawks.
I like that.
This is a tough category. This is a tough category this year because all these coaches are deserving. But I'm gonna go with
even Liam Cohen.
Liam Cohen definitely.
Oh hell yeah! Got them number 1. Oh bro, everybody in that. This might be the toughest one in a long time.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at none of these picks, honestly.
All right, here's a new award, and Nick's gonna love this award. Protector of the Year for the best O lineman. We got my guy Garrett Bowles. We got Dolphin center Aaron Brewer, Chief center Creed Humphrey, my other guy Quinn Myers, Penei Sewell of the Lions, Joe Tooney of the Bears. God, I gotta pick between two Broncos. Give me Garrett Bowles.
If you had to choose between the two Broncos, I was gonna say Garrett Bowles.
That fool Garrett Bowles scored 2 touchdowns in the flag football game tonight.
Yes. Yeah, should have kept giving the ball. They might would have won.
Yeah, he's a hell of an athlete for sure. Penei Sewell's a hell of an athlete as well. I think I might go. Me personally, I think I might go Joe Tooney because he was. Oh man, he was everything that the Bears needed. He was. He had the pedigree, the skill. The leadership. Everything that the Bears needed to make their offensive line be what they needed to be was what he was. He's a huge upgrade, and he was a huge loss for Kansas City.
What you, Cody?
Cody, who you got?
I think Tooney as well.
First off, I want to say this. I want to say I'm glad they finally giving recognition to offensive linemen. That's the most underappreciated position in all of sports.
Facts.
I mean, you have the award in college. Why not have it in NFL?
Yeah,
that is a fact.
But I'm going with Joe Tooney too. I'm just glad they finally get recognizing the offensive lineman, man. They, like I said, very much the most underappreciated position in all of sports, man.
All right. Next award. We have his comeback player of the year. The nominees: Stephon Diggs, Aiden Hutchinson, Trevor Lawrence, Christian McCaffrey, and Dak Prescott. Now, be reminded, only Trevor Lawrence is the only one that's not coming back from an injury. All the rest of these players are coming back from injury.
McCaffrey got 2 C's, right?
Yes.
Yep. I got Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. I think it's Christian McCaffrey. He's not even close.
I think so as well.
I got CMC too.
I don't think it's close at all.
And this won't be the first
time. Like CMC can make a chance. Yeah. Go ahead.
This will not be the only time we hear from Christian McCaffrey in this segment.
That's what I'm saying. He got a chance to be MVP as well. Like, yeah, for sure. That's his award.
That's a whore?
Yo, you good?
Where? I mean, go ahead.
All right, let's go to
at the workplace.
Offensive player of the year. Told y'all they won't be the last time you hear from Christian McCaffrey. It's him.
Mark, you all right?
Drake May, Puka Nacua, Bijan Robinson, and Jackson Smith and Jigba.
I want to go with Jackson. I want to go with JSN so bad, but I think I'm gonna go with Puka, man. Hey, why is Drake May an offensive player of the year, but not Matt Stafford?
That makes it. I don't know.
Does that kind of tell you
rushing yards?
Mark, chill out, bro. I know where this is going.
I know,
and you're right, but chill out.
I know what you're thinking. I know what you're saying, but no.
All right, never mind.
You're right though.
Give me Puka as well. Let's see. Sam pick JSN.
I'm going JSN.
I got to go JSN because JSN doesn't have not like that. Puka has the better quarterback, and he has the better second option to open up everything for him.
True.
What you think, Cody?
He said JSN
I think JSN 1,700 yards is just
that's crazy.
Yeah.
It was like
that's numbers like almost. I mean, what Megatron had 1,900. Just imagine what JSN. Just imagine what JSN had in.
But it was like the DK Metcalf. Who? All right.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. This is his first year being the number one option. Like, you feel me? He was a third option like 2 years ago.
Defensive player of the year. Will Anderson
Jr.
Oh my God, he's a baller.
My guy Nick DeVito. the all-time
He's a baller.
the single-season sack leader, Myles Garrett, Aiden
Hall of Famer.
Hutchinson, and
Baller.
Michael Parsons. Well, I'm biased, even though I know Broncos aren't gonna get ain't gonna get the award 2 years in a row. But
You going Nick Benito?
I would, but I'm gonna be real. I know this is
Don't be
going
a homer. Don't be a homer.
There you go.
Don't be a homer.
I know it's going to Myles Garrett.
Miles.
We
I
know
know
that's
it's going to
who
Myles
it's gonna be.
Garrett.
Yeah. This is easy call. This is Myles Garrett's award.
Yeah.
And then obviously the biggest award of the night.
I didn't even write this stuff down. Go ahead.
Which one?
No, go ahead. I do it.
And that is most valuable player.
Why is Josh Allen up there?
I don't know. Sam got Myles Garrett. By the way,
Bart.
KC called Myles Garrett the $40 million idiot. That's insane.
Mark, you need to chill out, bro. Hey, you going crazy right now. You need to chill out.
This dude is insane. All right.
Hey, this thing is going crazy. This thing need to chill.
He really is. All right, we already know Sam was picking Matt Stafford. So here are the rest of the nominees: Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, Drake May, Christian McCaffrey, Matt Stafford.
Why the fuck is Trevor there, Mark? Go ahead.
Yeah, I asked that same question.
He's clearly going to be the fifth on this list.
That nigga, fifth. Nigga, I can think about there's some people that's on the offensive player of the year that should be over there before him.
Before two of them quarterbacks, I agree.
Hey, Mark, I already told you. Hey, relax, fam.
All right,
I got Matthew Stafford.
I got Stafford too.
Yeah, I got Stafford as well.
I got Stafford too. Especially after the back injury, and we didn't even know he was going to play much this season, and he comes out and balls like he did. I think that regular season.
For real.
I still even at 38, 39 years old, however old he is at this point, I take him in a 2-minute drill over any of the other three at this point. Any other two at this point, or three at this point.
Hey, John.
Yo.
What fell through with that trade? The Raiders didn't want to give up for him.
I don't know. What did they? I don't even remember. I'm assuming
it was a draft pick.
It definitely was. It
was a draft pick. It was like they wanted it was like a second of man. Boy, go ahead, John.
All right. Let's go ahead and obviously look. We've been criticizing the Pro Football Hall of Fame for what they did to Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft, but let's go ahead and pick who we think is going to actually be in the Hall of Fame. And these are the minor candidates. I'm not even getting to that elected committee because clearly we know now that they did this just so Roger Craig. We know I'm just going to call it Roger Craig's getting in the Hall of Fame, and I think LC Greenwood gets in the Hall of Fame. I'll be shocked if Ken Anderson's in the Hall of Fame, but I think Roger Craig and LC Greenwood were the two who got the votes from the special committee. All right, so we need to pick 5 people off this list who we think should get in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, I was about to say.
I'm gonna go first.
However many we say.
5, and let's just go ahead and be honest. All of us got Drew Brees and Larry Fitzgerald in the Hall of Fame, right?
Oh yes, for sure. No doubt about it.
So that's 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. My next 3, and for the record, Eli did not get in the Hall of Fame. That's already out.
So I was right. Okay, cool. All right, go ahead.
I got Torrey Holt.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Luke Kuechly.
Yes.
Oh boy, this 5th one is going to be difficult because I'm like either T-Sizzle or I want to go with, or do I want to go with Jason Witten, or do I want to go with Jason Witten, or we're going to go with Frank Gore? You know what? It's in Frisco. Give me Frank Gore. My 5 right there. I don't think we're gonna get. It's gonna be hard to get 3 first ballots in there, but we know we got 2 for sure. But I'm gonna go. No. I'm gonna go with Terrell Suggs. So give me Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Torrey Holt, Luke Kuechly, and Terrell Suggs.
I got Drew Brees, Fitz, Torrey Holt, Reggie Wayne, and Jason Witten.
Something tells me Jay Witt's gonna get in. I'm gonna kick myself not picking a volunteer, but I'll live with it. Nick.
Yeah. Obviously Drew Brees and Larry. I got Luke, Torrey Holt, and I'm gonna say something that goes against everything that I always say about the Hall of Fame. Only because I know how popular this guy is. I think they're going to put Vinatieri into the Hall. I am not a fan of kickers going into the Hall. I am very expensive of that.
Kickers, dude.
Hey, I said kick. Hey, chill out.
What the heck?
Hey, dog. I told you Mark been tripping, bro. This nigga over.
Yeah, I don't know.
He over what, bro?
I don't know what's going on with Mark tonight, man. This dude out here just wild.
Hey, yeah, he is. Hey, bro, he is tripping.
Wait, I'm tripping. I'm not the one who said. All right, never mind.
But I would say, but quite possibly Terrell Suggs, the all-time leader in tackles for loss.
All right, Cody, who you got?
Of course, we got Drew, Larry Fitz. I'll go Captain America too. Luke Kuechly, Jason Witten, and I'm gonna go. I stood up for this guy a lot. I think he deserves to be there just because of longevity and what he did for the game of football. Frank Gore. I think I'm going with Frank Gore gets in on the first ballot just because because he's not going to overshadow anybody as a first ballot because the other first ballots that are on there kind of are above him, but he kind of is a low grade first ballot Hall of Famer, if that makes any sense. But he's what he's done for the game, like longevity. And I mean, Torrey Holt, I feel like if he was going to get in, like he's not going to get in for over these first ballot guys. He should have been in. I think he should have been in before now, but
he's the only person on the greatest show on turf not in the Hall of Fame.
That's crazy.
Everyone else is in.
And he better make it never mind.
His running back is in. His other wide receiver is in. Left tackle is in. He's the only one. Makes no sense. The coach is already in.
I hated that team, by the way.
Fuck that team.
All right.
I hated that St. Louis Rams team.
So those are our Hall of Fame picks. Final segment. We're gonna get up out of here, and that's for calling out names. And I have one quick calling out name.
That is him. I knew that was him.
Who?
I know somebody on Portland coaching staff.
Oh, okay. My calling out names is to the Chicago White Sox. It's Black History Month. Let me ask y'all a question. The first, when you hear the Chicago White Sox, who's the first name that comes to your mind?
Frank Thomas.
You would think so, right?
Yeah. Or Shoeless Joe Jackson, one of the two.
They do this recognizing in celebration of Black History Month. We reflect upon momentous first for the White Sox organization. And you go look on the White Sox Twitter for this. But they didn't put Frank Thomas's name on there. So I guess the black player who made you rich over there and holds all your records is forgettable. Don't worry, I'm taking receipts. So let me get this straight. The greatest player, you put all these names for Black History Month, but you forget the greatest player in your franchise?
The Big Hurt.
You don't talk about the White Sox without mentioning Frank Thomas.
Can we just imagine Frank Thomas if he actually did take steroids?
Oh my God! Oh man! Oh man!
No, you good?
They said Luther gave him his nickname.
Yeah, you good?
If he had New Total T back in the day.
Oh no! Hey fam! Hey!
What's wrong? What's wrong with Mark?
Yo, that right there, that was crazy.
Saying Luther the Big Hurt. Saying Luther the Big Hurt is insane.
Whoa. That ain't what he said, but that's just crazy.
No, what was crazy was what Cody said in the group chat earlier today.
That was crazy too.
And then I didn't help it because I said where the location of the flag football game was.
That was right on brand.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy too.
But Mark, you got anybody for calling out names?
John, you said you did somebody else earlier, but I forgot.
Well, I'll say Frank Gore. I think let me go find it. I can find it in the group chat. Go ahead.
Do I have anybody for calling out names? The Bills front office. They're forever on calling out names.
Oh boy, yeah, that was your boy, your GM, your president of football operations is wild.
The owner of the team is wild too. They hand in hand with each other. No telling what else they doing hand in hand.
Big hurt.
Yo, saying he's hand in hand with a big hurt is insane.
I'm just saying, let's just think Frank Thomas in the 90s on steroids would have been fucking insane.
Dog. Hey, when I was younger, I used to think Frank Thomas was a fucking football player.
I still think he was a football player.
He played.
Dog.
He did. Well, he tried it. He tried it all. He did play football at Auburn.
Dog. I ain't gonna lie. Like if you see, just look at him right now, and if somebody didn't know who he was, he tried to guess like what sport he played. They for sure said he played football. There's no doubt about it. He looks like a retired football player.
How many times do you think he's been mistaken for? Someone says, "Where'd you go to college?" They say Auburn. How many times people say, "Are you Bo Jackson?"
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, that is crazy.
That's funny as shit.
Oh yeah, my call now name is Rob Parker. All this stupid stuff saying, by black coaches. What the heck is whatever, man?
And LeBron.
Saying that LeBron that the NBA basically put LeBron in the All-Star game. So what?
Oh yeah, that's what it
was. Wait. Hold on. So let me get this straight, dog. I've seen this a lot online too. That shit pisses me off when I see this. And there's a lot of fans of the other guy that's beloved in the NBA, and the other guy who's beloved by the Lakers. They're fans. John, can we honestly say that quite possibly like 2 or maybe 3? I know for 2 for sure, but I think it might be a third, but I could be wrong. But let's say like 2 for sure. Kobe for sure got 2 free All-Star appearances.
Yeah, his last 2. Well, definitely his last one for sure. His final year for sure.
So it's 3 for sure. So the last 2 and the first one we got for sure.
The year he faced Jordan.
Yes, the first year he was no, that was a freebie. That was for cash.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
It was in the Garden, and Kobe on the vote. Kobe had on the vote, but he was in the start because he was coming off the bench.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, the other guy, he got a free starting nod because he wasn't supposed to start one year, but his North Carolina alumni, former North Carolina alumni, was like, "I'm gonna let my guy start, and I'll come off the bench, even though I was voted to start."
By the way, who's the one begging Vince Carter to let that happen?
It wasn't just Vince Carter. He begged every starter on the East.
Yeah,
start.
Yeah,
exactly.
Isaiah Thomas was the coach of the Easter All-Stars, and he was begging everybody to give MJ a starting spot.
And they said that's the one that be hating on Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Cody, you got anybody for calling out names?
You know what I'm saying?
No, nobody for calling out names, but I do want to give you guys a shout out for reaching out and being true ones in the corner for this week for me. So
been there, brother.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
We know what you're going through. Glad you well. All right, and I got a unanimous calling out names for everybody for all of us. Oh man, I got to do this. This is I think all of us would have had this on calling out names. Event with all this on calling out names. Just go home. Just go home.
Wait. What are we watching?
What the fuck is this? Oh, bro.
It is.
Oh wow.
He's losing his hair.
Oh boy's hair.
It's before, but a fighter is getting the hair off his head.
You didn't see this?
Hey, man. Hey, get the shot off the screen, John.
For those who don't know,
hey,
that was Saturday night. Jarrell Big Baby Miller, he won the fight, by the way, but he got punched.
What was his first name?
Jarrell Big Baby Miller.
Wait, he got punched into the George Jefferson?
No, he got no. He got the glue. He glued on that toupee.
Oh, that is crazy.
Hey, my nigga. Hey, you know what that nigga shit look like? That nigga shit like a spinach character. Popeye, eat that motherfucker.
And it looked like It looked like Joe Pesci and when he in Home Alone when top of his head.
Hey, hold on, man. R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. to who?
The mom.
Oh, I
The
thought
mama
you
Home
said Miss McAllister, Catherine O'Hara.
No, hell no. Joe Pesci's still alive. He's still alive. No.
Yeah,
Joe Pesci's still with us. No, we lost Mrs. McAllister on Friday. So RIP.
JoJo said literally knocked his top off.
Yeah.
Yo. All right.
Hey. Everybody chill out.
All right, that's time to go.
Oh, before we get up out of here, shout out to Cody.
Yes.
Yes.
The show is coming soon in my head because my mind is sick. The title is hilarious.
This dude, man.
But Cody, before we get out of here, you wanna let everybody know?
Oh God.
I mean, I know that I dropped it a couple. I guess been about since back during Christmas time. So, Master Debaters, Ballers and Briefs, the Sports for You brings you Master Debaters, where we debate nothing but the best and forget about the rest. So
I freaking hate you. You know that?
Hey, you need to put that shit on the shirt. Master Debater is crazy. I swear to God. That is crazy.
I really hate you. I just want you to know that, right? Dude, just nothing wrong with this dude. Like RP Lamont from Sanford and Son too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah. So yeah, we gonna get up out of here. So check me out tomorrow. Sports for You Wrestling, Fab 4. Check out Martian Mike. Check out Humble Roses. 100 episode of Humble Roses tomorrow. So shout out. 100 episode of Humble Roses tomorrow.
Let's go over there and act ass.
Yeah. 4:30 Pacific time on YouTube. 4:30 Pacific time on YouTube.
Let's go act ass in the comments.
They obviously check out Best in the World on Thursday with Dale Trail. Check out.
Clock out?
No, I said clock out.
Oh, nigga. Wait. No, Cody. I swear to God. Hey, y'all need to chill out, bro.
John tripping.
I said clock out. Relax.
John's all right,
Marks and Mikes. And Essence says show up and show out. Oh, don't threaten us with a good time. And then Friday.
Wait.
Oh, John, I don't know how you got on my called out names, but you on my called out names because of that shit that showed up in my algorithm.
Oh, that picture, yeah, John was tripping.
Dog, I don't call no names. Y'all call no names for putting that in my algorithm.
Dog, that was out of Cody. I'm gonna send you,
dog. I don't know where they found this.
I'm just scrolling on Instagram, dog.
There's no way.
I'm gonna show you the
There's
picture.
no way.
There's
no way. There's no way that was on Instagram. The devil was a lie. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Check us out Friday. Me and Mark will be here. The final preview of the big game, and let you know how, as we do every year, how to celebrate the big game on Sunday. So subscribe, like, share, scan the QR code for Sports for You, and we will see you guys on Friday. Cody, enjoy the rest of your vacation. Nick, check you out next week. Everybody, have a good night and enjoy the sports. Trade deadline on Thursday.